y'all. This is Drunk in the Sun with Joe and Tom. Guess what?
We're going to get drunk and talk about everything under the sun.
Show about anything under the sun.
We didn't do that. All right, let's do it.
This episode is fire. Check us out every week on YouTube,
Instagram,
Facebook,
and Spotify.
Oh, shit. Coming at you every week.
First of all, this is for entertainment. We're not educational.
Yeah.
We're not.
If you're coming to get your education from us, you are clearly misguided.
Exactly.
But check us out. We're the show about anything and everything under the sun. Check us out. I'll show up. Like, what are you doing in there? He's like, I swear to God.
Swear to me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think that's legit.
I don't think it's legit either. Hey, what up, y'all, man? This is Drunk in the Sun with John. I said John? With John? No, it's Tom. Tom and Joe. God damn, how drunk am I? Hey, guys. What's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just drinking. Screaming, I deserve this. What did he deserve? Fuck!
Like and subscribe so you get the notifications when we do drop something. Probably pretty fucking lame. But anyways, check it out. Drunk in the Sun, a podcast about anything and everything under the sun. You know I went.
Warmed up.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. It's not as cool as I thought. See, you can see our breasts though. But
Not too much.
I'm really not cool.
I feel
Yeah, Joe's
bad.
like, I'm right by kerosene here. Fucking bastard.
Yep.
This fucking prick. I go, $5.
You put the fucking thing
I
over.
know. And that's how a good host does. It's all good.
You should put it right
I really
here.
don't give a
Let
fuck.
people
Because
see
I'm
it.
really not that cold.
No, I'm not either.
Right now, I feel pretty well.
I'm over here, so I'd almost take this off here in a second. I mean, which I...
He's got the luxury. This is like Dumb and Dumber. He's like, here, Harry, want an extra pair of gloves? He's like, you had 2 gloves the whole time.
Yep.
This whole time while I'm freezing. Yeah, Harry, we're in Aspen. He's like, jeez, I'm gonna kill you. I love that. That's another one I love.
Oh, that
Dumb
is a
and
good
Dumber.
movie. That's
the
a great
first one. Both the sequels I thought were again. Those 2 sequels fucking were trash in my opinion. You should never touch Dumb and Dumber. The first Dumb and Dumber. That's why they never made a Me, Myself, and Irene 2.
Yeah.
The first one was perfect.
Yeah.
Why do you need a second one? Why do we need a second one? We don't. And like Dumb and Dumber. Oh my God.
Which one was it when there were kids?
That's
around?
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, dumb.
It's stupid as
I
fuck.
didn't watch it. I never had...
Dude, all it is
I didn't
is the same fucking jokes that Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels did in the first one. Only difference is this time
They were
get to use kids. We get to see how it happens the first time. It's fucking stupid.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, because I already seen it.
Why?
It's like the movie fucking Saw.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
They all gotta get us some contraption. If not, they'll die.
Exactly. Same shit.
Same shit. It's like it was innovative the first time.
Yeah.
Second time, okay. The 25th time, fuck you. It's like Fast and Furious, same fucking shit.
Exactly.
The only franchise in the history of franchises, in my opinion, that should go until the eternity of time, Star Wars.
Erase those 3 that they just made. Right?
Well, they had their good parts. As much as I didn't like
the first one
it,
wasn't that bad.
Rise of Skywalker, yes, that one should be fucking destroyed off the face of the planet. But there were parts in fucking Last Jedi that I liked, and I've talked about this on past shows.
Yeah.
So whatever. So,
But okay.
unless, yeah.
But Fast and the Furious, you're right. It's the same shit every fucking time. Like, how do you change that? I don't feel like it changes at all.
Well, from what I hear, because I haven't seen all the Fast and Furious.
Tokyo in one?
Yeah, that one, I like that one, actually.
But I think that's
I've
like
only
a sub.
seen, like...
That's like
yeah,
a sub.
it's a spinoff.
It's a spinoff, yeah.
I've only seen, like, fucking...
I haven't seen
3... I think
maybe
I've seen
one
3...
of them.
I've seen 3 of them. I've seen the first one. I've seen the second one. And I've seen the Tokyo Drift. Those are the 3 I've seen. I have not seen any other ones. Never seen the Shaws and Hobbs. All that shit. None of that shit.
Yeah.
And, like, from what I hear, and what people tell me, is the more you watch it, the more less cars are in it. Like, it's more, like, action-y instead of, like, trying to steal shit. Like, in the first one, it was all about they were trying to
It's
fucking
gone in
stop.
60 seconds.
Well, yeah, but that one's way better.
You think so?
Yes! Gone in 60 Seconds?
Yeah.
With Nick Cage?
Yeah.
Yes! Angelina Jolie? Yes! That movie's way better. That movie's way better. They only made one of those.
Yeah.
Right? Second part, they actually, because in the first Fast and Furious, Paul Walker was trying to stop, he was an undercover cop, he's trying to stop this fucking gang.
The movie?
Well, no, not even close. But he was trying to stop a gang from, like, stealing shit and reselling shit. That's what the FBI was wanting to do. So it was like a fucking underground, crime heist shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which I'm about. I like that type of shit.
Yeah.
But Gone in 60 Seconds was way better at that than Fast and Furious, in my opinion.
But how could you get around Nicolas Cage?
I love Nick Cage.
Everybody loves Nicolas Cage.
I love Nicolas
Cage.
Movie? Which one?
The one about him being himself.
I do.
Immense Talent or whatever it's called.
Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah, I do want to see it. But there's a couple that I've got access to I haven't watched yet. I started watching one, the jiu-jitsu one. That's what it's called, jiu-jitsu. But it's nothing about jiu-jitsu. It's like about fucking like some war between some other planet. I don't know, some crazy shit, right? I didn't finish it. And then they got that pig on Hulu. I haven't watched it.
I would probably watch that, I guess.
I want to watch it.
I do.
The thing is, when I get ready to push play, I go, do I really want to watch this? What is it? Because I question. I don't know much about the movie.
Yeah.
2, it's a fucking independent film. So it's going to be fucking a bit wacky.
Yeah.
And 3, am I in the mood for some wacky shit? You know what I mean? So that's what happens when I get to that movie. But I love Nick Cage.
He's
in a lot of movies that I love.
He's got a fuck ton of movies.
A lot that I love.
I like, one of my favorites is The Rock.
That's a great one. That's one of everyone's favorites. Like, that's a good one, dude. I think that one's really... I love the one with him and John Travolta. A lot of people hate on it, but I love it. Face Off.
Face Off.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. I want to see it. It sounds good.
Blast!
I haven't seen it, though.
Isn't he in the Graceland one with Kurt Russell?
No, that's Kevin Costner. I don't know if he's in that.
He's not in that one?
Something about Graceland. So many miles to Graceland, something like that. Yeah, but I know it's Kevin Costner, but I don't know if Nicolas Cage is in it.
No, maybe not.
But I don't know. He's in Ghost Rider. I hear he might be Ghost Rider again, even.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not hating that because Jamie Foxx got a chance to redeem himself in
Spider-Man,
and he did, in my opinion. Have you seen that one?
No.
It's pretty good.
I'll have to check it out.
Good. It's really good. It's pretty good.
When it comes streaming, I'll watch it. But
yeah, it should be out soon.
It should be hitting
because it was before. I remember watching the Batman, and it was still in theaters when I watched the Batman.
Yeah, but it was huge though.
And the Batman fucking got to streaming pretty fast myself too. But anyways, Nick Cage, yeah, man, fucking
that one that you recommended, that
Willy's Wonderland.
Yes, I watched it. And it was pretty good.
It's fucking really good.
But that's exactly...
But there's still some shit like, what is this? Because I expected at the end... This is what I expected. I expected at the end, him and the girl have a heart-to-heart, and he was hunting these beasts down because his family got killed too. That's what I thought was going to happen. And it never happened.
They just left.
He was just like, okay, I'm out of here. And he got paid, and he left. I was like, what? I was like, why did this guy the whole time just... not give a fuck about being in a haunted mansion?
Yeah.
Like, in the end. Wouldn't you, like, in the end be like, you know what?
I don't know.
This is some weird shit. I got some things trying to kill me.
I gotta go play pinball once in a while.
Yeah, he plays pinball a lot. He's got a drink. Every time he takes an energy drink. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on with that?
I know.
And they never gave us.
And then he just mindlessly almost goes to play pinball and drinks those energy drinks.
Yeah.
Like, shit can be going down and he'd be like, well...
He's like, fuck it, gotta go. In fact, that's what happens. Because I remember at one point, he's getting ready to do some shit, and the chick was there, she's like, let's go, and he's like, yeah. And then, me. He's like,
see?
And he walked away. I'm like, what?
Yeah. So they never cleared that up.
They never cleared it up.
Not one
Those
word.
were the two, and the ending. The 3 qualms I had about it was the ending, one, because there's a lot of loose ends at the end of that.
I mean...
The not explaining the energy drink shit, and not explaining why... Like, I get why the people had him there, but why was he not afraid?
Yeah.
Why did he not give a fuck?
He was almost like a driver in that. Because he didn't really do it. He wasn't very emotional. I think he said 2 words in the whole movie. Yeah, he didn't say a lot at all. It was like... Driver meets Five Nights at Freddy's. Because that's what, if you've never played it or know anything about it.
The only time I've heard about it was you.
All it is you would be Nicolas Cage. And you would
So in essence, he's playing a video game.
Playing
a character in a video game.
Probably. But it's basically Five Nights at
But
Freddy's.
it's entertaining. Mm-hmm. That movie was entertaining.
It was pretty good.
I
was impressed.
really
I was like,
enjoyed it.
I mean, it was
weird.
It was weird.
But I highly enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I really did.
Yeah, it was different. Yeah. But
I like the old Nicky. That's why I wish that Tim Burton was able to make Superman Lives.
The one that he was gonna do with
Nick Cage, and they have test footage of Nick Cage in Superman's outfit.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he was legit. It was legit going to be Superman coming back from the dead.
Huh.
It was going to be dope, man. And then it fell apart. It never happened. I want to see that movie.
That would be great. Yeah. Maybe Tim Burton will watch this and be like, maybe I can do it now, but it's not going to be Nick Cage, would it? Would you?
I would let Nick Cage be Superman. I would like to see what he... Honestly, if I was going to cast Nick Cage in a character role in fucking like a Marvel or DC, honestly, I think he would be really cool as a Hal Jordan. As a Green Lantern. I think he'd be cool as Hal Jordan. Okay. Green Lantern. Because he's fucking... I don't know. I think he'd be really good as him. I don't know about Superman. I don't know, though. I would like to see it, though. Because, again, I like Nick Cage. Snake Eyes, that's a great movie.
Snake Eyes is pretty good.
8mm, or is it 34mm?
No, I think you're right. I think you're right.
8mm.
I think you're right.
That's a good one.
That was pretty good. Isn't that about
snuff films?
That boxing thing?
That's about snuff films.
Okay.
No, that one, 8mm is about, he's a cop or a private eye or something. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Yeah.
But he's trying to, there's some snuff films that had like actual people killed, and he's trying to solve like who's the killer, because not all these women are in a bunch of them, but not they end up dying, but they don't know which one and who made it and all this shit.
So I'm thinking of Snake Eyes.
That's the one where that's the one with the casino shit.
Yeah, okay.
That's
the one I've seen.
Because he's like a fucking, what is he, a professional gambler or some shit in there?
Something, and I remember, I've only seen it once, probably back when it came out, so I have no fucking idea. Oh. But it was like, there was something to do with surveillance footage at one point. Yeah,
some shit. I've only seen it once too, and it's been a minute since I've seen that one. Matchstick Men. I've seen that a few times with him and him. And
it's like a superhero movie.
No. He's a con artist. He's a con artist. It's him and Sam Rockwell, which I love Sam Rockwell. And I can't remember the girl. There's a little girl in the movie too.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I can't remember
the commercials for it now, but I never did see it.
Yeah, I can't remember who the girl is. I'd have to see it again. But they're con artists, and they're fucking. And then the con artists started playing on the con artists, and like Nick Cage has this weird tick. So, like, he's a fucking Tourette's guy.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Sounds familiar. Sounds like
Matchstick Men. It's really good.
Yeah, I think I may have seen part of it. I may have seen part of that one. But, yeah, I don't know. I've never seen any of the National Treasures. Maybe parts of the first one, maybe.
I've seen the first one. I don't think I've seen the other ones. The first one I thought was pretty cool. It gave me the Indiana Jones vibe, I remember.
That series feels like Indiana Jones to me.
Wasn't it Timothy Zahn who was his counterpart in that? Because he had another guy with him.
Yeah, he does have.
I think it was
he's got like a whole fucking team. It's like Mission Impossible meets Indiana Jones.
Yeah, pretty much.
Kind of shit.
I've only seen the first one because I don't remember the other.
I know my brother's a big fan of them, but I've only seen.
It's got like a lot of conspiracy shit into it too, like fucking the Illuminati and shit like that. Yeah, Nick Cage is the shit. Fucking Con Air. We didn't say that one.
Con Air.
Con Air is the shit.
I can remember the posters and advertisements, but I don't think I ever saw Con Air.
Really?
Yeah, he's got the long weird hair and that and shit.
And he's got the somewhat drawl, Texas drawl he's trying to do. And here and there it falls apart. But
I mean,
but it's got a bunch of people in that one. It's got John Malkovich is in that one. I think Ving Rhames is in that one. Fucking Dave Chappelle's in that one. It's got a bunch of people in that one. Oh, Steve Buscemi's in that one.
I've never seen it.
It's a good one.
I've seen part. I think I've seen part of it.
That's a good one.
He's a bad guy.
Well,
Con Air.
He was a guy who got sent to prison for a crime he had to commit. He didn't want to commit it, but he had to. It's like one of those stories. Like he wasn't really a bad guy, but he did a bad thing. Even though it was like he was put in a place that because he did something. I can't remember if he killed somebody or he hurt somebody. He was able to get out, so I don't think he killed somebody. But he fucks somebody up or some shit, and then like so he's surrounded by all these serial killers and all these fucking very bad dudes, gang leaders and shit, and fuck cult leaders, and you know what I mean. So yeah, it's a badass movie.
I'll have to check it out. Now going back to The Rock.
That's a good one.
Did you hear?
Right.
Have you seen and heard the theory that that's a James Bond movie? Because like nerds on the internet have like analyzed this situation, and they think that it lands in the Sean Connery James Bond arc because he references his past, and it's just like what his James Bond character did in the past, and the dates and times and shit supposedly match up.
Really?
Everything supposedly matches up.
So I wonder if the writer was a fan of James Bond.
It might have been. Because he was
and nobody caught it.
And he was supposed to have been like a secret agent from over there.
Yeah, he was like a big deal. But I don't think it was a secret agent.
He was some kind of...
I think he was a crook.
He was trained by...
he was like
government.
highly trained or some shit.
Yeah.
That's why they came to him.
Yeah.
And he was like all by himself all the time.
But he also was the only one to ever escape Alcatraz. So
that would be cool though.
But
like, now, if that was a fact, like if the writer was like, "Watch this, I'm gonna fuck with their heads,"
and then
then these people later
find
were like,
out,
"Holy shit, this is matching up!" And like the whole time he wanted it to be like that, but he was like, "But at the time,
never know."
Well, they probably couldn't get the rights. They couldn't they didn't want to make another James Bond movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all these stipulations, and this guy may be a huge James Bond fan.
Yeah, I
mean, just a big fan of James Bond.
It checks out pretty good, and who cares? Like if he was influenced, who gives a fuck? You know, that'd be cool.
No, to me, that would be dope as fuck. Because that's some shit I would love to do. Like, if I was writing a story and then fucking put in, like, like, if I got Michael Keaton in a fucking movie, he's like a guy who's been caught and nobody can fucking take him out. And then I put these times in, and these things like, well, my parents got hurt at this time. You know what I mean? They're fucking...
Batman.
And he's Batman, like, the whole time. They're like, yes! You know what I mean? It's the same thing.
That would be fucking awesome.
That's what I'd be like. I'd be like, Michael. Shit. I'd be like, I got Michael Keaton for this role. He's gonna be perfect. He's like, and then he's telling this backstory of the person. Like, yeah, when my parents got hurt, things changed. I just wasn't the same at that point. I remember this one time. This guy, he had a funny grin on his face. I let him fall. And it all matches up with Batman '89. He's like, well, what happened after that? Well, then I was on the run for a little bit. Helped out here and there, and then I met a guy who's gonna kill a bunch of kids, firstborns, on their birthday, and I said, "Fuck that." They're like, "Are you Batman?" No.
Oh shit! There was a movie I own it, and I've only seen it once, but I was such a big fan of Michael Keaton from that movie.
Yeah.
The movie Desperate Measures, where he's
he's a bad guy.
Bad guy. Yeah.
Andy Garcia's a cop trying to take him down because isn't he like a killer and he's going to do a blood transfusion with somebody, somebody, and then he's like, I'm out of here!
Yeah,
and they're like, no, you can't go!
It was the cop.
It was the cop's kid or some shit. Yeah. I've only seen that, I think, once or twice. Too.
I've only seen it like once, but I own the DVD because
Keaton, bro.
I bought the movie solely because I remember seeing the commercial when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it was like, fuck, there's that movie because I hadn't seen it before and it was on DVD. I was like, fuck yeah! Really? I got it, and that was the first time I ever watched it. I just bought it because it was Michael Keaton.
I mean, I think it was a pretty good movie. I haven't seen it probably since I was a kid, but I remember
it falls in line with all the early 80s, 90s.
Yeah, it was an action movie and fucking and it was like Michael Keaton was like, you know, when he was Batman, that like
and then he was a bad
him,
guy,
and now he's a bad guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Because after Batman, he did some comedies again, like he did Multiplicity
for Batman 3, which he rightly should have skipped out on because it wasn't.
That movie sucked. I mean, granted, the reason I like is Batman. Batman Forever is better than Batman and Robin. Yeah. But again, I've said this point 1,000 times. Batman Forever is kind of saved by two people, in my opinion: Val Kilmer and Jim Carrey. They make that movie. And Chris O'Donnell I like, so whatever. Tommy Lee Jones sucks ass in it. The writing is horrible. Everything's terrible about it. But Jim Carrey and Val Kilmer fucking make up for that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree totally. Of the last two, that one is the better movie.
Yeah, because Batman and Robin, there's nothing nice I can say about that.
He gets his ass beat the whole movie. Batman does.
The only thing I'll say about that is George Clooney looks great in a Batman suit. Right? Other than that, I got nothing to say nice about that movie. And I think I've talked about it on the past show. So if you like it, search that one up.
I don't even know what episode to look for, but yeah.
Look for a Batman show, because I'm sure I've talked about it on thousands of them. And we got a lot of Batman shows, so, you know.
We only have one show that calls Batman out. Other shows incorporate Batman into the story.
I mean, yeah, he usually comes around. He's like that guy in our conversation. He just comes around. It's like, we're back to Batman again.
Yeah.
Anywho, fucking, yeah, Michael Keaton, you don't. What's your favorite Michael Keaton movie besides Batman?
Fuck.
Because you can't pick Batman and Batman for Returns.
Batman and Batman Returns. Michael Keaton.
Yeah, Michael Keaton. He's been in a lot of great. He's another one. He's in a lot of great movies.
Oh man.
I know my favorite Michael Keaton standalone movie of all time, and then I know my favorite Michael Keaton probably.
You know
side
what?
Character.
Thinking of Michael Keaton, I was a big fan of him because of Batman, and I wanted to watch that movie, but I can't really think of many Michael Keaton movies other than Batman.
I'll tell you one. Number one, my favorite Michael Keaton movie, hands down, is Mr. Mom. That movie is
never seen it.
You never seen Mr. Mom? Dude, I think that movie would be a huge success today. So what Mr. Mom is the guy gets he was a breadwinner. He gets let go. His wife ends up becoming the breadwinner. He gets to stay home and take care of the kids. He's never done like all this kid shit before. Mm-hmm. So he's got to learn how to go to school and where to drop him off at. And where to pick him up at. That's a bitch, right? Because I've done it, and it's a bitch. Fucking all these little things like how to do the chores, how to do the housekeeping, all this.
Yeah.
It's a funny fucking movie, and fuck anybody who doesn't say anything. To me, it came out in like 1983.
Yeah.
And I think it's still one of my favorite Michael Keaton movies. And after that, Michael Keaton in a movie that he plays a role in, that I fucking love him in, I think he's fucking fantastic in, is Jackie Brown. He plays the cop in Jackie Brown. Yeah, he's a cop.
I didn't remember that. I've only seen Jackie Brown like twice.
Oh, dude. That's one of my favorite Tarantino movies. One, I think, I don't know if I said this before, but I'll say it now. That is, I think, by far, the most underrated Tarantino flick of all time, is Jackie Brown. Not enough people give it enough credit. It's a fucking fantastic movie. I love that movie. And Michael Keaton in that movie, he's fucking dope, man. He's just like a fucking, he's a cop. He's like your down-to-earth cop. Yeah. Or, here's another one I like him in, too. The Other Guys. He's a cop in that one. He's above Marky Mark.
One of the,
Marky Mark and Will Ferrell. Okay. It's a comedy. Okay, he's in that movie.
I haven't seen that either.
Fucking hilarious. He's fucking hilarious in that movie.
I was thinking, like, I know he's in the Spider-Man. He's Vulture. Mm-hmm. Like, that was pretty cool. I like to see him as a bad guy. And wasn't he Jack Frost, or is that?
Yeah, he's Jack Frost.
Okay,
he's a snowman.
Yeah, because he dies or some shit.
And his spirit gets in it.
Like Ghost Dad.
That's a kid movie. yeah, it's like Ghost Dad. Yeah, dude, fucking, I love Michael Keaton. Again, I just rattle off a bunch of movies. I'm telling you, man, bring up I'm a movie connoisseur. So just all you got to do is like bring up an actor, and I'll be like, oh, this movie.
Now, when it comes to actors that I know more about, like Michael Keaton, I love Michael Keaton, but Kevin Costner, I've seen a lot more Kevin Costner movies than I have Michael Keaton movies.
So what's your favorite Kevin Costner movie?
Probably Prince of Thieves, Robin Hood.
Honestly, huh?
Yeah.
Honestly,
just give me the whole bag. It's cool.
Oh, it's just one. Honestly, that is one of my favorite Kevin Costner movies too. Because honestly, in my opinion, besides Robin Hood, the Foxx.
Yes.
Besides the Foxx Robin Hood, that Robin Hood is the best Robin Hood movie we've had.
You're right.
It's the best live action Robin Hood movie.
Live action Robin Hood movie.
100%. Because I'm gonna tell you what, you'll fall asleep during the Russell Crowe one. I did it 3 times. I ain't finished that movie yet. And I fell asleep every time. And then the other one where they got fucking Jamie Foxx in, that one's just, I don't know, it becomes, I don't know, new agey, I guess you want to call it. Now, that could be me being a grumpy old man, but you've heard me rave about new movies come out, so I just didn't really.
Jamie Foxx is in a movie?
Yeah, he ends up becoming.
The great one?
Yeah, but he's not Azim. He ends up becoming Little John.
Oh yeah?
He becomes Little John because it's.
When did this movie come out? What is it called?
It's called Robin Hood. fucking. It's called something. Robin Hood something. I can't remember who's the kid who plays Robin Hood, but it's like a fucking.
He's Little John though.
Yeah, he ends up becoming Little John. He's got this name in it. I can't remember what they call him. And then Will Scarlet. Will Scarlet ends up becoming the bad guy at the end because the way they end it, it sets up for a new Robin Hood movie, which apparently you're not going to get because this movie's been out for a while, and it just wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. Like it's got some cool shit in it.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't know. I didn't care for it. I thought it was okay. But to me, the best Robin Hood movie is by far Robin Hood.
You can't.
And well, I was going to say Men in Tights too.
Yeah.
That one's great.
But serious. But a serious one.
But a serious one.
A serious one.
A serious
because,
Robin Hood.
Yes, Men in Tights.
Men in Tights is hilarious. And all it is pretty much a parody of all Robin Hood movies
Isn't
at that
Dave
time.
Chappelle in that? Is he?
Yeah,
okay.
he's.
I didn't know that was.
Yeah,
him.
because dude from South Park, Isaac Hayes. Isaac Hayes is his name is Achu.
Achu, yes.
And then he's a sneeze, and then Dave Chappelle is Achu, his son, because he goes when you get to England, find my son Achu. Well, bless you. He's like, no, that's his name. Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Dave Chappelle is there, and then when he's getting beat up, he's like, "Time out, honkies. Gotta pump my." He pumps his shit up. Yeah, but other than that one, yeah, by far, Prince of Thieves is a shit. And it's got a killer soundtrack.
Yeah, it does. It does. Oh my gosh, that song was everywhere. What that?
I can't remember how it goes.
I can't remember it either. But it was everywhere.
And you got legendary actors in that. Sean Connery's in that at the end. He's King Richard.
Yes, he is King Richard.
He comes back.
Morgan Freeman
is Azim.
Yeah.
And then you got fucking the dude who plays Friar Tuck. I can't remember his name, but he's a fucking funny ass dude.
Yeah.
He's in a bunch of shit.
And then fucking Snape. What's his name? Alan
Rickman.
Alan
Rickman is fucking the sheriff of Nottingham.
All-star cast.
He's all-star cast. At one point, he's like Robin Hood slashes his face. He's like, "I'm gonna cut your heart out with a spoon." And then he's like, "Cousin, why a spoon?" He's like, "Because it hurts more, you twit."
Yep.
And he's like, "Oh."
Isn't that when he kills him? Maybe.
Well, when he does kill him, he stabs him through.
Yeah.
He runs him through.
Yeah.
With a sword, and he's like, "Well, at least I didn't use a spoon." And he walks away. My name's Alan Rickman. Oh, he's the best bad guy.
Because he's the bad guy in Die Hard.
Oh, yeah. He dies, but yeah. And he dies in Robin Hood.
He dies in Harry Potter. So.
Oh, does he die now? Spoiler alert.
I
haven't seen all the Harry Potters.
Not until maybe number 6.
27?
Number 6.
Oh, number 6 he dies?
Yeah.
But they all die in that one too, don't they?
Yeah, but a lot of people die. But anyway, no, he died. Anyways.
Anywho.
He doesn't die in the Dogma. Doesn't he?
Oh, no, he doesn't. Kevin Smith's Dogma. He is in that. I forgot about that. He is in that.
I haven't seen many movies with him in it, though. He was great, though.
What other? But he's in all kinds of shit.
Yeah, he is.
Alan Rickman. I'd have to think 1 minute, and it's taking too long.
Exactly.
But
anyways, it was Kevin Costner, super wrong. So what other than Prince of Thieves?
My other favorite Kevin Costner movie?
Yeah.
Probably Field of Dreams.
That's a good one. I go for
and Untouchables.
I go for Dances with Wolves.
Dances with Wolves is another great one. I love that one too.
I like Wyatt Earp, but we discussed Wyatt Earp.
That. Well, also with him, Open Range.
That is
dope.
Fucking great.
And I hear Yellowstone's really good, but I've never seen it.
I've seen a couple episodes. What I saw was really good.
Yeah.
Fucking Kevin Costner, dude.
Kevin Costner. Yeah, Field of Dreams is a good one, man.
It is great.
That's a touch your heart type of one.
Yeah.
Oh, Tin Cup.
Fucking
Tin Cup is phenomenal.
No, I haven't seen that, but we've talked about it because we did Tin Cup versus Happy Madison.
Yeah, but Tin Cup is if you were a Kevin Costner fan, I highly recommend Tin Cup.
What about? Have you seen Postman?
Yes.
I haven't seen it. I hear it's underrated.
I think it's great.
Okay.
It's same as Waterworld.
I haven't seen
Waterworld's dope. You ain't seen Water? Oh my god! How are you gonna bring up a Kevin Costner and you ain't seen these fucking movies? Like every fucking Kevin Costner movie, you're like, have you seen it? I'm like, yes. Everyone I brought up, you're like, oh, I haven't seen it. Postman and Postman and Waterworld are post-apocalyptic movies.
Yeah. And that's why I think I'd like them.
I love them both. I think they're both underrated because they're both treated as like trash. But I love both of them, especially Postman for sure. Postman is I saw that in theaters and fucking a lot of people shit on that one. But
a lot of people shit on that in Waterworld.
Yeah, they shit on Waterworld too. But I like Waterworld. Yeah. I mean, it's got its problems, but
every movie has problems.
Not every movie.
Well, yeah.
The Batman does not have no problems. The Dark Knight has no problems. Like, those are two Batman movies that have no problems. I've watched them a million times. Well, soon to be a million times for the Batman.
Yeah.
Because it just came on HBO. Fuck, I'll be watching the fuck out of that. Guess where my Saturday's at? What'd you do for the past 7 hours? Watch Batman twice.
Fair enough.
Legit.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in to Drunk of the Sun. This is Joe and Tom.
Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody. Like and subscribe.
Thank you all for subscribing and liking. From Drunk on the Sun, the podcast about everything and anything under the sun. So check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Instagram. We're posting new shit every week. See ya.